Hey, I want to welcome you all to this presentation. I'm going to be talking about the Apex Wealth Summit 2022. We're going to be doing it live in Dallas, Texas. And again, that is live in Dallas, Texas. And so we wanted to have a chance for y'all to ask questions and me to go through everything because a lot of people had questions about this event. So, of course, I got to throw everything. Investing is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it. This is for educational purposes only, all that fun stuff. So again, this is going to be really 1.5 days, but Apex Wealth Summit in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to teach you a lot. Okay? And no, there's not going to be an online participation option. So I'm going to talk to you about Warren Buffett's secret weapon. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to bring in an expert to teach you about this and to discover how you can literally invest in virtually anything tax-free with the full blessing of the IRS. So imagine literally being able to indefinitely defer your capital gains tax legally. How would y'all like that? Do you think you might need that for retirement? Do you think taxes are going to go down or they're going to go up over time? Yeah, exactly. Laughing. Up, right? And one of the hardest things that hits people in retirement is their investments having to pay taxes on that. They don't have that much usually to begin with. So, I mean, we're talking about houses. We're talking about your funding accounts. How to not pay capital gains on your funding accounts. And how to set that up. Who would like to know how to do that? The money you make there. So, somebody asked about futures, how to not get taxed on your futures. We're going to teach you how to not get taxed on the capital gains on your futures. So, we're actually going to teach you that. If you sell a house, if you invest in anything, I mean, how much money could that save you? I mean, it saves me a fortune. So, would just that one topic alone be worth coming to an event for? And this is a special kind of trust that only a dozen firms in the country are legally able to set up for you. So this is more directed to Americans or citizens that have assets in America. So this webinar is to go over everything that you're going to learn. So we're going to talk about how Jeff Bezos, you're going to learn how he made $11.2 billion and didn't pay a nickel in state or federal income tax. We're going to talk about how to day trade and legally not pay a red cent on long or short-term capital gains. A lot of y'all are worried about 60-40 tax treatment and all this. Throw all that out the window. We're going to talk about how to legally not pay capital gains. And this has nothing to do with offshore bank accounts or anything like that. This is a literal setup just for you how to do it. And the left couldn't do anything about it because you know who set this up? Congress set this up for themselves. Okay? So, this isn't going away. Discover how to reduce your own federal income tax by 30 to 50%. Learn how to pass on your entire state, no matter how big it is, to a legacy of yours 100% tax-free. In other words, don't worry about like the cap on estate taxes. It doesn't matter how big it is, it's not going to get taxed if you use what we teach you. And learn the hidden tricks of obtaining and keeping your wealth where you own everything, or you own nothing and control everything, okay? Find out what the IRS is looking for and how to not become a target for them. Learn the most advanced asset protection and tax strategies literally that this country has to offer. How to protect your business and investments from creditors and predators, lawsuits, things like that. How Buffett himself made $1 billion and paid less tax than his secretary. I mean, I pay really low amounts of personal income tax, and y'all seen what I make. Learn how to own nothing, like I said, and control everything. Learn how to create a legacy equal to some of our nation's greatest families by using these strategies. How to thrive and not just survive during a recession or down economy. I mean, we have inflation going rampant right now. So, do y'all agree? I mean, my wife, literally, the place she goes and gets pizza from every week, they went up $5 on their cost for pizza in one day because of inflation in goods sold. So it is very important to learn how to thrive during a recession, a down economy, and inflation. We're going to talk about that. Again, learn the most advanced asset protection and tax strategies this country offers, and a lot more at the Wealth Summit. Save on taxes, legally not paying capital gains tax. Lori's bonus trades. Who here is in the elite room? So, who's excited about learning Lori's bonus trades and how she picks them and how she does them? I mean, she has an incredibly high win rate. So I know this is a reason that some people are coming. Just this reason by itself. So when she calls us, you can get it, by the way, if you're not a member of apexinvesting.com, you can get a free 30-day membership with no credit card. And get access to our room and our tools and our training absolutely free. But there's a bonus trade that she's been doing for quite a long time now, for months, good part of this year. And she's been calling these out just with incredible accuracy. She's going to teach you exactly how she does them, but not only how she does them, but how to trail them. So how to make even more on them than just like 10 ticks. You're going to learn how to minimize self-directed Roth IRA strategies. So, can free first month members attend the Wealth Summit? Yes, you can. You don't even have to be a member of apexinvesting.com to attend the Wealth Summit. You just have to create a profile whenever you sign up. I'm going to tell you how to get a Roth IRA free for your first year. So, no fees your first year. So, if you don't got one set up, or if you want to transfer it to a self-directed Roth IRA, where you can do a lot more advanced things with it. I mean, I have a friend that actually bought Cowboy season tickets in his Roth IRA and sells the ticket seats as an investment. I mean, there's so many things you can do, and you're going to learn about that. You'll learn how to protect your assets with setup entities and what kind of entities and what structures you want to use. How to preserve your wealth. We're going to talk about how to invest in oil, which is a massive tax write-off. I mean, anywhere from 70 to 100% of what you invest, you can write off. Like up front. We're going to talk about how to invest in gold. I'm going to tell you how to store it in a Roth IRA, how they have segregated and non-segregated, and how you can do that. And a company you can do that with that will let you, that has like 7,000 different depositories. We're going to talk about how to invest in wine. Now, it doesn't make massive returns. Sometimes it can make, maybe on average 20%. Sometimes up to, several 100%, depending upon which one it is. But exactly how do you do that? And then also just the benefits of it. As you travel, buy some wine. Well, if you invest in wine, that becomes a business expense. Okay? We're talking about investing in apartments, in brand new apartments. I'm talking about like in Texas, where Elon Musk is just building his new factories, and they're building apartments there, and how to actually invest in those. How to create passive income with DeFi crypto. Who likes the idea of passive income, where you do nothing and you make money passively? Anybody out there up for passive income? Now, who out there knows what DeFi crypto is? Yeah, most people don't. So I put a bunch into an investment today that will pay somewhere between 40 and 60% this year. So you're going to learn what it is and how to do it, and what not to do. So me and John are going to talk about how to pass funding evaluations. Is that a subject I might like to hear more about? How to pass them and keep them? We've seen tens of thousands of people. We know what people do that do it right. We know what people do that do it wrong. So that alone could help save enough money to pay for the event. There is a company that does automated stock trading and automated crypto trading that I'm actually an owner in and an advisor on their board, and I'm bringing them in to talk to you how you can put your Roth IRAs, your IRAs, your retirement accounts, or even just cash into this, and you can put the money in and pull the money out like whenever you want to, right, within 24 hours. Okay, so a very cool way to automate that, and they're insanely good at risk management. So the guys running it they're geniuses, and I don't say that lightly. And so if you're interested in automated stock or crypto trading, you're going to want to be interested in this. And this isn't about making just insane gains. It's about making consistent gains with really good risk management. So where is it going to be? It's going to be at the Westin Hotel in the Galleria, Dallas. Okay, Galleria is a huge, like 4 or 5 story mall with shops and restaurants and an ice skating rink and all this stuff. It's attached to the Westin Hotel, and it's going to start on June 14th at 5 p.m. so you can fly in that morning. It's going to be all day and evening on June 15th, so you're going to want to fly out on the 16th. Now, we tried to get a special room rate, but really they were going to knock off like 10 or 20 bucks at most. So it's just direct book. You can stay at the hotel, at the Westin Hotel Galleria. By the way, it's on Marriott's website for around 150 to 250 bucks a night. So at the current rates, you can fly into DFW or Love Field, again, either one of those, whichever you prefer. So I do recommend that you book your hotel and airfare right away after you reserve your seat. This is not going to be broadcast via live stream, okay? And there is less than 70 seats left. And there's 600 something people in this webinar. So it's going to book up. And like I said, book it fast. You can also check out hotels.com. I saw they had some really discounted rates. So you can check out Travelocity, all that. And each speaker will have their own information. They may have handouts on it, but you'll be able to take notes on everything. Again, this is not going to be broadcast via live stream. Nobody's going to be able to bring in their phone and broadcast it via live stream. This is meant to be a live in-person event, so it's not one where you want to expect recordings. Okay? All right. Yeah, Uber is pretty cheap in Dallas. Larry mentioned that. So, you can stay around that area. I know somebody who got like 150 bucks for both nights at a Holiday Inn, like right next to it. So there are ways to save money if you're looking to save money on it. So, but just make sure that you do book your hotel and your airfare right away, because obviously it's just going to go up as more people book. And like I said, there's, less than 60 seats available for the event. So you're going to want to sign up as soon as possible. We're also going to do a thing we call the big drawing. Okay? So on the big drawing, the earlier you register, the more tickets you got into the drawing. So we're going to do the same thing. So if you register early before the 15th of, 5 days from now, the 15th of May, okay, then you're going to get your choice of 2 days all expenses paid training with me at the ranch. So airfare, hotel, food, 2 days of training included if you win the drawing, or a lifetime platinum membership which costs $20,000. Okay? Let's see here. All right, let's see. So we'll definitely be doing that. We're also doing the merchandise, the grab bag giveaway. So not only the 2 extra tickets, as long as you register by the 15th, but you're going to get a t-shirt. We'll do a pin, maybe a highlighter with that. We'll be doing, you get a free self-directed IRA, not only for you, but for a significant other, your children. I have both my kids have their own Roth IRAs. So, and I max them out every year for them. We'll do an Apex Bull Squish Ball, Stress Ball. So, and so we'll get that going. And it's really easy to register. You just go to apexinvesting.com/wealth summit, or just go to apexinvesting.com and click on the Apex Wealth Summit logo there. And on the right side, you can sign up just by clicking the green button. Okay. I've been to events like this that I've literally paid like $10,000 for, and eliminating capital gains, entity structure setups, free IRAs, generational wealth, investing in gold, oil, wine, apartments, automated stock trading, crypto. I mean, they didn't cover all this. Passive income with DeFi, crypto, secrets to passing funding evaluations, all that. And we were going to charge $997, but I talked to John and I'm like, why don't we just literally try to cover cost on the event? So I'm not trying to make this expensive. I'm literally knocking it all the way down to $297 as long as you sign up by May 15th. All right. So, and that's per person. So if you got 2 people coming or 4 people coming, you got to sign up for each person with their own account. Okay. You don't just get to walk in with a second person. So all you do is sign in if you already have an Apex investing account. Sign in and then go back to the link and then sign up. If you have maybe an Apex Trader Funding account, but you don't have an Apex Investing account, then, or if you just don't have an Apex Investing account, either way, then create an account. And if you have a spouse, create an account for them to sign out after you sign up, and then sign up again, putting their information in there. So, and I don't know if we're ever going to do another event like this. So again, remember it's live, it's capped out at 200 people. And the signups are coming in, so I don't expect the signups to be lasting very long. But just wanting to give y'all an overview of exactly how this is going to be going. Also, you're going to be able to hang out with me, hang out with Lori, hang out with John, hang out with all these people that are going to be experts in these different fields. And a lot of people don't understand this, but the stuff that we're teaching on, this is stuff where I have my money. The gold, the oil, the wine, the apartments, the IRAs, the unique trust for eliminating capital gains, the automated stock trading. I have money in that. So passive income with DeFi crypto, I have money in that. This is where I put my own cash. So I'm teaching you what I do, but not just me teaching you. I have the experts that taught me coming to teach you. Okay? So this is where I put my money where my mouth is. So I'm not trying to make money on this event. Trust me, at $300 at the Galleria, we're not making anything. Okay? So if we do make something, I'd be shocked. But, I mean, we're paying for food, by the way, for you. So we're going to be paying for food at the event. We're going to cover at least 1, if not 2 or 3 meals, depending upon what the exact food costs are. So we're also covering food for you. So registration will start at 5 p.m. That's right. And so why am I doing this? I try to do an event every year that has an insane value just to bring people together and talk about trading and investing. And so that's why I'm doing this event. I'm a big, firm believer in community and having a mastermind group that helps you move forward. And can you bring your laptop? Yes. I recommend you bring a laptop if you have one. You don't have to have one, but if you have one, definitely bring it. So, yeah, and like you said, Christopher, you get to communicate and, talk and hang out and, drink some beers or whatever and not just type one way. So, you don't need to bring yourself, bring a change of clothes, some deodorant, and a laptop if you got one. If you don't, pen and paper. I'm sure the hotel will provide pens and pads, but, pen and paper to take notes. And yeah, if you're a beginner, definitely attend. If you have nothing to do with Apex investing or Apex trader funding, you can attend. If you have somebody else that would benefit from this, which I really don't know who wouldn't benefit from this, bring them along. Have them attend as well. So, as far as handouts, I don't know exactly what the speakers are going to be handing out. So, but I would definitely bring a pen and pad for notes. Okay? So I don't know exactly. Like I said, I just don't know exactly what they're going to be handing out. I just know what they're going to be talking about. And like I said, this is the same stuff that I do with my own money. Wine and oil, duh. Why not invest in wine? And just a reminder, we got the free merchandise, but instead of 10 grand, instead of 1,000, it's $300. It's going up after the 15th of May if we still have spots available. So you won't miss a lot with this. This isn't going to be as fast. We're going to slow this down to make sure you get everything there. And you'll even be able to have lunch with and hang out with the speakers and go to their. We're gonna have them all set up booths, so you can go to their booths in between breaks and stuff like that and talk to them. So if you book your spot, then your spot is booked because we're holding that spot for you. I mean, we're only weeks away. So what questions that I haven't answered do y'all have? I think I answered all the questions. I think they are going to set up a bar. But I think you have to pay for it because we're only charging $300. That comes with a $1,000 price. If you pay me $1,000, I'll pay for all your booze, especially some of you. These tax strategies have been around for a long time. I actually have started implementing them this year. So some of these I've been implementing for years. But the one where you pay no capital gains, I'm implementing this year. So yeah, we're going to be including some of the food with the event as well. So this won't be presented again. This won't be presented live. And don't plan on recordings. So this is one of those events that's really built for in-person, for you to be able to sit down and meet with each of the experts, talk to them, ask them questions, have lunch with them. Nobody's going to be allowed to record. Let's see here, because we just, it's a live event meant for those who paid to come to it. Okay, this is a good question by Jeff. Is this a tax strategy where you just keep moving money, or do you actually get to use that you make? You actually get to use it. It's a spendthrift account. So, I mean, you get a debit card, you get a checkbook, you can do wire transfers. I mean, you can buy bubble gum with it. And you don't have to wait till you turn 65 or whatever the age is, or 59 and a half, or you can literally put the money in and you can start spending the money however you want to. So it's a spendthrift account. Another great question. So do they educate our tax accountant about it? They actually will recommend that they do your taxes your first year. And then they can help educate your tax accountant after that. Because most accountants, like I said, only a dozen firms are even bonded to do this. Don't even know how to do it. Let's see. If all the spots fill, will any of the valuable information be available down the road? I don't know. We might do a thing on Lori's plays, but it's not the same as being there with Lori in person live, meeting her going over it, live Q&A, stuff like that. So that's why I would not wait to book your spot. It's only $297. And again, to book your spot, all you got to do is choose, do I want to keep doing what I'm doing? Is that going to get me where I want to go? Or do I want to pay less taxes, build myself better for inflation, and have solid investments? If so, click the green button right there. The night of the 14th, we're going to be beginning presentations. Education is going to kick off right away. Booked up. All right. See you there, Jeff. Can't wait to see you at the event. Lori is one of the head traders in our trade room. I taught her myself like a decade ago from knowing nothing. Like, she didn't know what bid offer spread is, and now she's one of the trade room leaders who is awesome and has helped develop the trading strategies that apexinvesting.com uses. Yeah, Larry asked a great question. How much have you spent on things that were just fun? Like, literally book this. Learn how to have money that will make things fun for the rest of your life. I mean, how many of you spent $300 just on random crap over the last month on Amazon? You know? So I spent more than that today on Amazon. Let's see. How transferable are some of these tax strategies in high states like California? They are very transferable. We're going to share with you, we're going to share with you tips on how to qualify and some of the most important things to qualify and keep your Apex accounts. Definitely. Jeff's like, I spent $300 on a bottle of scotch. This is nothing. I spent more than that on resetting my eval accounts. Ouch, yeah. How many of you spent more than $300 on resetting eval accounts? Come on now. Like, so, you get this working. Don't you want a way to not have to pay taxes on that? Legally. No Cayman Islands weird stuff, like solid, real, legal strategies. All right, I'm going to see, are there any more questions that you have? This was a short webinar just to answer questions and to go over what was going to be happening at the event. How many times did I fail before I qualified an Apex account? Well, I own Apex, so I didn't have to qualify. All right, well, I think that's everything I got for tonight. I think we got everybody's questions. If y'all have more questions, hop on apexinvesting.com and just submit a ticket in the help desk. We'll be happy to help you out. Where there'll be tables, yes. And there should be plugs as well. All right, well, that wraps it up for tonight. Y'all have a good evening. And I will see you tomorrow morning if you're an Apex Investing member in the trade room. Otherwise, I hope to see you at the live event. Y'all have a great one.